everyone, welcome to this video on recovery groups. My name is Aarti Tak and I am a part of IBM Storage Defender team. Before we dive in, I am excited to share that we have started a series on recovery groups and this is the first video in that series. Throughout this series, we will explore the recovery group in detail and learn how they help in the data protection and recovery. Here, what we will cover in the upcoming videos. So first, we will explore the recovery group, what is recovery group, why they are useful, and we'll see how to create the recovery group step by step by using user interface. Second, we will explore the existing recovery groups. Third, we will dive deeper into the details of a specific recovery group. Fourth, we will look at the visualization view. Fifth, we will learn how to generate the group. Now that we know what this series will cover, let's focus on today's part. We will start with the introduction to the recovery group in part 1. In part 2, we'll walk the steps to create the recovery group by using user interface. Let's start with the visual representation to understand the concept better. So the first block indicates the recovery group. So the recovery group is a grouping of resources like virtual machines or the volumes that work together to protect your data. We create the recovery group to ensure the data availability, reduce downtime and enable the faster recovery in case of data failure. Here you can see the multiple resources block. These resources are a part of recovery group and are managed together. Now that we have understood the recovery group, let's move to the practical part by creating the recovery group by using user interface. This is the Storage Defender user interface. Let's begin with the first step, launching the create flow from the user interface. Clicking the create group button brings up the page on the screen where you can see the details. Start by giving the recovery group name that reflects its purpose. Let's say critical app DR. This is the good name for a group that protects the critical business application. Next, add the description that explains what this recovery group is for, such as protect the critical business application that require the high availability and the disaster recovery. Then you will see an option to assign the existing workload type. So what is workload? Workload refers the application or services that your resources supports. For example, SAP, Oracle, Microsoft SQL and the Kubernetes. And workload type tells us the functional role of these resources in your application. So choosing the correct workload type ensure the right set of policies and the recovery strategies are applied for the recovery. Once these details are filled in, you can click next to move to the resource selection step. In this step, you will choose what type of resources that you want to include in your recovery group. You will see the three options: backup system resource type, storage system resource type and placeholder resource type. Let's understand each resource type one by one. First, backup system resource type. These are the resources that need the backup and the recovery. For example, VMware virtual machines, Oracle database. Second, storage system resource type. These represent the physical or a virtual storage system that hold the data. For example, IBM flash system and the Dell PowerMax. Third, placeholder resource type. This is used when you want to define the group but don't yet have actual resources ready or some resources which is not supported by DRS. Choose the appropriate resource type based on your use case. So if you are protecting the Oracle database, select the backup system as a resource type. If you need to protect the storage system like a Dell PowerMax and the IBM flash system, then select the storage system resource type, or else you can select the placeholder resource type. Once you have selected the resource type, you can click next to move to the resource selection step. From here, you can select the resources and you can click on next to move to the governance profile selection step. Let's understand what is governance profile. So the governance profile is basically a set of rules and the policies which are applied to the recovery group. Governance profile makes sure every recovery rules and the policies are being followed. Select the governance profile and click on create button. Once you have clicked the create button, you can see the recovery group was successfully created and created recovery group will be shown in the recovery group list. This is all about the recovery group. In this way, we can create the recovery group by using user interface. In the next video, we will explore this existing recovery group in detail. Thank you.